Photoshop Tutorial 1, Opening Photoshop. To open Photoshop on Windows, go down to the Windows icon, go to Adobe Master Collection CS6, click on the little arrow beside that, scroll down until you see Photoshop CS6, and click there. To open a new file, you're going to go up to the top menu, click File, and New. When this comes up, you're going to change the title of your image. For this case, we're going to say, this is just going to be Test 1. Now I'm going to change it from pixels to inches, and I'm going to set my canvas size to be 8 by 10. Now this is going to be a vertical image. I'm also going to change this to 300. And then if you want a white background, you can start with white, you can start with black, or you can start with transparent. For today's example, we're going to start with white, and I'm going to hit OK. And now that image is going, or that canvas is going to open up right here. Now in this program here, if you wanted to open a file that you already have, you can go to File, Open, and it will navigate to a file window. Now, if you want to open a project that you already have in here that shows up on your desktop or wherever you were last in, it will show up here. If you want to go searching for things in your computer, you can look through this PC, which will bring you here. And when you're on the school computers, you can scroll down until you see your H drive, which will have your student ID number to begin with. In my case, it's my last name and first initial partials. So if you wanted to open something from your downloads folder, you double click on downloads, and then there are items here that you can use. We're just going to go in here, and I'm going to open up this image. Okay. So now that we have this image open, if you were going to be working on possibly your All About Me project or any other project where you wanted to add another photo to it, if you want to add another photo, you can go in here and click Place, and find said photo that you want to add to it. In this case, we are going to find the roses, and we're going to place that on here. Now you'll notice that this comes up with a square around it and an X through it. This is your transform tool that'll automatically apply every time you place an image. If you want to make this bigger, you can grab onto any of the corners and change it, but if you want to keep the shape normal and keep it specific to what it had originally opened with, which I highly suggest, you'll hold down Shift on your keyboard. And then you can grab and release from any of those there. When you've completed transforming your item, you can hit Enter. If you accidentally screw up and you want to do that over again, you can press Control Z, and it will bring you back to the last state. I'm going to press Enter now. Now, if I decided I did not want that to be that large and I didn't want to retransform it, or I just didn't want that on there at all, I can go to my History panel here, and I can go back to Open. And this is basically like your undo and redo, and it will only hold a certain amount of states. Okay? So that's opening a brand new file as well as opening a existing file.